Hello and welcome back to Picking a Place Autobahn 4 with the Fuhrerreich mod. We're back in the Deutsches Reich, and now you might be wondering what the hell has happened to my once beautiful Deutsches Reich. Well, because of a comment that was left on one of the previous videos, I've decided to see what would happen if I released every single nation that I could. Just for the moment, I'm not going to keep this. I'm going to go back to what I had. What I had's a good balance between puppets and self-controlled territory. But I just want to show you guys what is going on. So let's start with, of course, Poland. This is one of the reasons why I don't want to release Poland, because they get Poznan, they get Danzig, and they get, I guess you call it Salsk. But luckily enough, I do keep Danzig City. So you are the, I don't even want to try and pronounce this, Rzeczpospolita Polska, led by someone with a nice little Bolesław Piaski, little mustache. So he exists. Then we have Austria, which in this one it's a red flag. It's the red Austrian flag with the whatever this symbol is, the Volk symbol in the middle, led by Ernst Plattenbrunner. It's called Österreich, which is pretty good because that is what Austria is called sometimes. It's kind of funny though that we are able to keep Istria, Ljubljana, Fiume, and Trieste. They don't get cores on that, even though sometimes they should. I mean, they had that territory for a very long time, up until the World War I believe. Then in here, it's just a mess. We still have the, what are you? The Arche Slovakia, which I just noticed is actually run by Josef Tiso, which I believe is the Soviet leader for the, Vanilla Yugoslavia? I think so. His face reminds me of something, I'm not sure what. And then we have Moravia, which has no symbol. And we have two, count them two, Slavic empires, both of which run by Handrej Helenka. Literally both of them, no portrait to him. Now the reason why this happens, and you would get, what now? Oh, you have volunteers sent to other nations. I see. So the way I did this is that there's actually two, the Slavic Empire and Slavic Empire. You are a separate Slavic Empire. One of them was called Zaposlavia, the other one was called the Republic of Zaposlavia. Zaposlavia itself just had like the Czech lands, but Republic of Zaposlavia had all the previous lands, which is why I can release them up here, but only have you down here. Which is kind of funny, probably an unintentional bug. And there's also the Sudetenland Republic, which is just called Sudetenland by Johannes Jones. Oh god, Sudetendeutsche Party. Up here, we have Schleswig-Holstein, and what was called the Kiel Zone. And up here, as people wanted, was the Denzi-Staat. We're led by Frederick the... Actually, weren't you the same guy I just opposed, mister? But that is all the things that I can release at the moment. Yes, I can release territories back, but that isn't good enough. And ironically, because France capitulated, because Italy capitulated and was able to turn them into puppets, I couldn't do the same for the Rhineland military mandate. I'll need to take those at the end. This is currently foreign territory, although it doesn't look like they're revolting. But let's actually get into this video for real, shall we? Okay, much better, much nicer borders. Nice and full. Now then, thank you for all the comments. I do tend to like puppets. I do tend to like to use puppets for a couple reasons. One of them being that this is core territory as opposed to colony state territory, when a puppet is able to control it, meaning that they're able to have just more manpower, more usage. And even though they are able to build up their own industry, I still get some of their industry, specifically their civilian factories. I get a portion of the civilian factory output. And it's also very useful because most of these puppets don't have their own individual tree if they are something you can just form, meaning they get the generic tree, and that gives them a whole lot of factories that they can produce over the course of their game, more than I would probably be putting into those locations. So, all in all, I do like puppets. They're very useful, and they're just nice. They give more manpower per area than they would if I had them under my own control, and I just kind of like them because I'm able to show off what they do. I'm able to see what the developers put into the game, I'm able to check them out, see the units, see the unit names. It's all very nice. So, we got a war to do. Still got my troops here on the Bulgarian front. I'm hoping to be able to push the Greeks out of this portion at the very least. Looks like the Greeks are getting supplied from the Dodekanes, which the Italians have, the Kingdom of Italy has fled over to Libya and to Somalia, Eritrea, and I guess Cameroon too. But yes, we'll have to deal with those in time. Looks like our attacks to try and push through Lebanon are not going to really work. I could try to escalate our war over to the Hashemite Arabia, but maybe not. Also, I wonder how the Mexicans are doing in their war. It looks like they pushed into Texas, surprisingly. And a little bit into... Wait, Carlsbad? What the fuck? Albuquerque and Carlsbad. Just call it New Mexico. Just why? Why do you have to make these into multiple states? They're just a state. Just make it a state. It's weird. Okay, let's go. I've been spending too much time on nothing. I have some problem down here in Turkey of, yes. Trying to take these guys out. You know what I think I should do? Let's spend a little time increasing our influence level. Test. Try to get it up to where I can schweer them, even if that doesn't really do much. So Smyrna over there. It's a good place to take. Just keep on pushing, boys. Keep on pushing. Oh, that is a weak front. Compose yourselves, boys, and get a move on. Then, up here... Yeah, if and when... What is this? The Tides of Revolution. A British writer known as Eric Blair has released The Tides of Revolution earlier today, a plot in which ended up being received as shocking and controversial by the majority of the imperial populace, a gripping story about a British sailor fighting on behalf of the Vrijpact in a global scale war. The book details a world in which the Entente won the Great War, but at a dire cost. Ooh, I like where this is going. A lack of American entry in the Great War accumulated in a much more drawn-out and bloodier Great War, which ruined many Western member states of the Entente, which both the Entente and Central Powers on the brink of collapse and unable to sustain further conflict. A shaky peace agreement was signed, which resulted in surprisingly little territorial concessions on either side. As the Entente was desperate to see the Bolshevik threat put down, they intervened to ensure the victory of the whites in the Russian Civil War. With the end of the bloody Great War, without any newly acquired territories in the gleam, France soon fell into civil war between the Republicans and the Socialists. With the latter becoming the victor, in the process, all of their colonial holdings were either seized or declared independence on the other side of the Rhine. The strong nationalist sentiment began to rapidly brew in Germany and Russia, both of which quickly fell to nationalist rhetoric. Exactly why would they do that? I mean, the reason they fell to nationalist rhetoric in our own times is because they disliked losing. I guess they lost, but there wasn't really a great humiliation like the Versailles Treaty in this world. But let's keep reading. On the other side of the Rhine, the two nations reached a common ground and shortly formed an alliance with the goal to ensuring global domination of the other countries by the two countries. Additionally, with the British Empire passing the Statute of Westminster, the steadily decentralizing, coupled with the Austro-Hungarian Empire reforming into a federation of equals, as they could have done in the real world, the two nations quickly found themselves in the only liberal democracies remaining in Europe. What, Austria-Hungary and Britain? In the Americas, the United States is struggling with internal politics more than ever. Recent revolutions in Europe led to the colossal rise of nationalist and socialist sentiments. With the polarization of the rise, a civil war broke out and damaging the United States beyond repair. Y'all ready for some Civil War II in the next expansion of Hearts of Iron 4? Man the guns. The novel ends off with a 6-year-strong Second Great War between the French PRI, the Russian-German Axis, and the Vrijpact. I guess that... What would the Vrijpact even be? Why does it have the word pact in it if it's not German? Leading to the tragic loss of life across the world, while often criticized for lack of historical foundation and extensive critical creative liberties, it has nonetheless become a bestseller among the British Empire. Is he trying to make the universe as bad as possible? Are we trying to make more spin-offs? So, we got some Dutch troops fighting down there, trying to kick out the Italians from the Italian lands. What are they even doing there, huh? Let's get them going, get them going. Oh, looks like we have cut off these troops from roads. Although I would like at least one of you to go help that out. Can we have a line? Can we start again, please? Yes, go do that. Go take Rhodes. And what is this? So, it's 1939. We're working on a couple things. What about armor? We're working on armor. It's been a couple days since I last played. We can get bigger guns. I would like a bigger gun. Oil is still a problem. But we're constructing military factories. Never mind. I thought we'd be doing something else, but we're not. Looks like a push through here is actually starting to take root. And we still have... Oh god, you're straight into the fight, huh? Yeah, you're the one that needs to reform. Because you have... Oh yeah, you have a lot of tanks in there now. Now you... Oh, I should change that. I should make your template back to being normal. Yeah, as a standard, you get a lot of military support, however... Okay, good, you should be that. You just don't have enough... And so your image is out of a tank. Got it. Gucci, we Gucci fam. Then you are still... Okay, you guys are almost done. Base is in Normandy. Okay, what can we do? Public education? Nice. Expand. Keep Hitler. No. TST divisions. Alpine bases. Fortified Triol. Demand Citrol. We can always invade Belgium and Switzerland, but hey... Oh wait, we need to invade Belgium to take back our rightful Eupenmanbity. Expel the Poles from Silesia. In Salzbresen? Yes. Absolutely. Hit that shit. So yeah, that attack's going okay. Our attack over here is slow, but we have reformed the... At least most of this. We have reformed most of our tank forces, so they deserve a rest while we're just fighting on other fronts. Support equipment is going to be a problem. Light RT and motorized is definitely a problem. But we're working through it. We could always go after the oil fields of Iraq. Oh god. We could always go after the oil fields of Iraq. Armenia doesn't have much, but ooh, if we were to find our way over to Azerbaijan. Excellent. Hey, who was out there trying to spring up his car? So if we could attack through Armenia, attack into Azerbaijan, we would be able to secure the important Baku oil fields, which would be an incredibly good take for our side. High popularity. Nice. Checking our decisions. Negative political power. Never hurt anyone. So, yes, this is an option that will release the Polish Republic, but it does give them Danzig, and it even gives them Danzig City. That's not good. That is not good. Netherland Ost. You don't seem to be able to supply us with enough rubber that we need. I see. Ooh, what's this? Naval battles. We're just losing planes. We're just losing so many planes. How are they so good at taking out my planes? Let's check on this. We seem to have air superiority over the area. So how are they so... How are they just taking out my planes? Naval bombers and close air support. How are they so damn good at that? Meanwhile, they pulled back to here. We seem to be losing a lot of our planes, but not a lot of theirs. I see. I sees how it is. What was that? Workers' Republic of Bolivia has declared war on the Chilean Republic. Bolivia, what are you doing? Well, you took out a part of Paraguay, but not all of it. Also, why do you look so weird? Then there's the Republic of Peru, who's still fighting Colombia. I'm just in commentary mode now. I'm not even paying attention to the wars. Although we do have a couple good ones. Go for it. Attack, please. Okay, you gotta go there. Go there. Go there. You guys, yeah, you can try there. You go to Rhodes, colony state of Kingdom of Italy. Unfortunately, not we couldn't even push through those damn Frenchies. They're too good at their job. We need to break through and defeat the Jews. Let's see. Do I have any generals that I can give points to? You, von Rundstedt, logistics wizard, extra supplies, fast planner. Yeah, logistics wizard is typically pretty good for field marshal traits. Anyone else? Ooh, expel the Poles, yay! F up. Natural focuses, so no more Poles. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Support the USA. Support the Indian rebels, if only. Invade Switzerland. Now, how long is the Indian Rebellion supposed to last if that is way down there in the focus tree? New bunkers is kind of expand. Standard Volkist. It's a research slot. I love it. I love it. Let's get some more fighters out if we can. Close air support, interwar fighters. That we do not have enough. Let's get my production a look. Look-see. Yeah, okay, so we got a lot of fighter production. Not a lot of close air support production. Could do with a little bit more of that. Maybe a little more heavy fighter. Those are good for bombing. You're good for bombing. You're good for bombing. But you're just trying to recoup your losses. Same with you, and you got nothing, huh? Okay. Oh no, they gave it to someone else. Who'd you give it to, goddammit? We'll put you up then. Try to give you... Boy, where does it go? Where does it go? Keep trying. Give you a little? Yeah, at least something. 9 a year, 10 a year. It's not a lot, but I'll have to do... go down to 2 layers. Go down to like layer and a half. Go down to... At least give some production over. It's important. And then, yeah, free military factories here. Keep giving... Oh, Collective of Argentina took 3 states, Workers' Republic. Ooh, so... They're going commie. They're going commies. They're starting to think about opening up a front in Armenia, just to get some oil. And I don't think this Bulgarian socialists are actually going to stop. As for you, I'd actually much prefer... Yeah, I'd actually much prefer if we did an attack over to Constantine. But I mean, that's just me. Then let's check on you guys. Oh, you get... You are still not very ready. Straight across, boys, straight across. Although you there can take right there with the plan to go to there. Oh, great. They're just going to walk straight across. Aha! We have a trap at you. Okay, I suppose, in the interest of time... Okay. Get them. Get them, boys. Get them. With the plan to go over there somewhere. What's this? The Franzisch Free State wants to provide us stuff. Thank you. Go away, Cossacks. Go away. Free military factories, put them back into fighters, put them back into close air support, put them back into that, put them into this, put them into this and that, this, that, this and that, and this, that, and that. Anti-tank, we're staying good on. Light tank, we could use a little bit more. Gonna be building a lot, They keep making attacks onto our border. If you guys would like to just screw off, I'm Ricky. Ooh, what about a daring naval... Nope, a naval invasion would not work. They have naval superiority in general. Let's see. You, would you like increased influence level? I don't know what your influence level is, though. Details. Turkish constitution. Well, I don't see it in here. Economic downturn. Don't do that. Because you get supply system military youth in the Deutsches Reich sphere of influence. Okay, is that... No. No, it is not. And I keep getting these calls in Turkey from... yeah, you do not have a good front, because you're just so dang weak. Standard Volkists. Standard German University curriculum that should focus on improving Germany or spreading. Research time, laying doctrines, tech support, and synthetic research. Spread of the Germans. Institute of Germanic History, Popular Experimental Research. It is about to be 1940. And speaking of which, we should get some more... Nope. Okay. 1913. We got a lot to do here. We got a lot to do. Got a lot to do on this side. And we gotta focus. You, I don't know what you're up to, but get in that army. Go. Go, please. You. Yeah, you're half strength, but you can move. You're fine. The Turkey front is medium, garrison front's a low, European front's high, but we're not really doing anything, huh? You guys just keep working out. Elastic defense. Let's give you just a secondary army. And also put you in this area, but not really do anything with you. We lose a lot when it comes to that. You, go away. And then we can go Blitzkrieg, we can go mobile infantry. I would like to focus on, oh yeah, synthetic refinery stuff. But you know, it's the end of the episode. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye!